Hello, Internet peoples of the Internet. It is me, Meme05, and this is a game that I have actually made myself. It's still in the early development stages. I've been working on it for about a year or so now. First thing up is I can't see the background on these buttons. They were actually here when I booted up the game, but then my mouse went over them and they vanished, so that's definitely something to look into. But today I'm going to be colonizing every single moon and planet in the solar system. So here we have the not finished homeworld planet. Still very much a work in progress. This atmosphere is actually a placeholder atmosphere. I have an atmospheric scattering shader for it that I could use, but it is super buggy to the point where it is unusable almost, unless you're staying only on the surface of this planet. So, but I guess the first one to colonize would actually be home. That makes sense, right? I'm gonna go find some small uninhabited. Actually, there's another continent over here. You can ignore the islands. It's dark. It's very dark over here. But here it is. I think I found it. Whoa! Hit the brakes. I can't see. I can't see what's going on. I slammed the brakes too hard and almost passed out. Ooh. Okay, night flying is definitely not my thing. Hello, bunnies. Let me just increase time a little bit. We're at 100 times normal speed. Alright, I think that's good. And I'm gonna go the other way, because going the other way is actually a little bit faster. Let me just upgrade my flashlight. Just coast along around the surface here, and boom. This is where I was trying to get to. Whoop. I also hit my brakes a bit too hard there. You can see on this menu I have up here, G-force, 1G. So if I were to say, jump straight up here, go straight up into the atmosphere, and then hit stop, we experienced a bit over a G-force there, and then just fall, and I'll experience about 0 Gs until I get close to the ground. I experienced 6 Gs while stopping there. That is actually the newest addition to the game, is G-forces. So I'm just going to set up a solar panel. I think these solar panels, thanks to a bug, only work at night, which is an interesting bug. I may have messed up some values. So the Y value, maybe I put a negative where there shouldn't be a negative or something. It's supposed to check above the solar panel if it can see the sun. If there is, it points in the direction of the sun, and if there is nothing between it outside of a few layers within that distance, then it'll work as a solar panel. So other planets can't interfere, but things like a spaceship sitting on top of it could interfere. But I think it's backwards and checking and hitting the ground, and so then it only works at night. So when the sun is below it, it checks upwards and there's nothing there and it works, but whatever. There's also a weird hitbox error with this, because this initially had a floor. So there's a hitbox here, and now I'm floating above it, and I had a ramp coming out here, so that's why I start flying up into it, because the hitbox is still the same. I'm sliding away! Hilarious bugs. And here, yeah, so we see my spaceship has not charged at all. Now it's charging now that it's nighttime. That's what I'm meaning. I think the next stop should be Venus. 111 kilometers away, because guess what? It's not actually space. Oh wait, the moon. I forgot about the moon. Hit the brake, and I get fuzzy vision from the high G-force. Alright, we're coming into the moon. A little over 200 meters per second. Let's slow down here so that I don't completely... You know, I'll completely lose consciousness. Oh, didn't quite do it there. If you completely lose consciousness, there can be seconds, long seconds, very long, terrifying seconds, where the screen is completely black and you cannot control anything, not even by guesswork. All the controls shut off. Oops, I did not mean to make two batteries. Oh, also these are different base pieces, but I have not switched out the icons for them, so the battery is just a placeholder icon for now. And I think I'm probably going to rework that menu for selecting these pieces. I've also got a scanner here. I can scan this. Scan all kinds of things. The ground is covered in an extremely fine powder, much finer than almost anything on Earth. Beneath the powder is a very sponge-like ground. Should plant a flag everywhere. Let's see. I plant this flag. I should go back to Earth and plant a flag there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass out completely from G-forces. Watch this, watch this, watch. Boom! I'm out. I'm falling. Oh, and I believe I just died from hitting the ground right as I start to wake up. There's this other bug. I have no clue what on earth is causing, but when you die from high G-forces or die while passed out, you respawn in here with the spaceship on top of you and it freaks out when normally you should respawn out here. Hello bunnies, why are you running backwards? What flag should I plant? This one. We got a rabbit. A wabbit. Whoa, I almost smacked into the ground there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start slowing down here because I can't slow down from 600 safely once I'm too close to Venus. So, okay, so Venus is incredibly dark. I want to land on the light side of Venus because I'll make things 10 times easier. Then there'll be at least something to see. Here we go. I'm actually really proud of the texture on Venus's atmosphere. I made it myself. It's pretty cool, I think. Look, oh, you can barely see anything. This was actually when I added the flashlight, was with how dark Venus is. Oh, I can't see. Because Venus is just so incredibly dark. So we're gonna put this here, put that there, that there. We can charge up a bit. If I can find it to land the craft on. And let's go to Mercury as soon as I manage to actually find my ship. There you are. I'm gonna add some kind of way to be able to see more effectively on Venus, because, whoo boy, it is way too dark. Alright, where's Mercury? Straight ahead. Let's slow on down. It is so much harder to fly now with the G-force limits, but harder to fly makes it much, much more fun. So I don't think I'm gonna pass out if I hit the brakes now. So I think I'm good. Might get a bit blurry, but you know. It used to be that it was so bright on the surface of Mercury that everything on the daylight side of Mercury was just completely whited out. But then everything on the daytime side was completely black and you just could not see. But now I changed the lighting, so in Unity, which is what I'm developing this game in, you can have a directional light which acts like the sun. No matter how close or far away you are from that light source, the brightness is always the same. And I've set it to follow the player around, because this is a big universe. And it just points opposite of the direction towards the sun from the player. So it's like a fake light following you around constantly. And it's a lot dimmer than it was when I had the sun as the actual light source. I guess then it's time to head for Ceres. Oh wait, I didn't put a flag. Turn around so fast I'm gonna pass out. Okay, what flag? Yep, red panda. Alright, now time to head to Ceres. Oh, almost passed out. Didn't quite, but that was a close call. I don't know how many G's that was, but I'll find out when I edit this video, I guess. Ceres spins pretty fast with a I think it was a 9-hour day, which isn't that much faster than Jupiter's like 10-hour day. What flag should I put here? Leica. Here's one feature I'm actually really proud of. Doesn't seem like much, but I am pretty proud of being able to code that. Are you gonna land anytime soon? It's never gonna land. The gravity is too low. It's only 0.27 meters per second compared to Earth's 9.8. It can only jump ridiculously high and sprint in the void, because that's realistic. Mars, here we come. Mars, matter. Now that's another glitch, is when you leave Ceres, the music doesn't switch. Ooh, I'll pass out. Boom. We have landed on Mars. We know what flag this is gonna have. Yeah, so, if I were to go to the United States flag and then place it this way, you would see. I'm gonna fix that at some point. It annoys me that's the side that you place it on, but whatever. For now, nope. SpaceX. That's the flag for Mars. Alright, now up next is Jupiter's moons. Where's Jupiter? All the way over that way. Wait a second. I actually have a moon for Mars. Only one of its 2 moons, and it's almost ridiculous. 0.0057 meters per second gravity, with a g-force so low that it's using scientific notation to show it. See, there's this weird bug where on small bodies help. Where's my spaceship? I presume my spaceship came with me. I'm Sly. Help! I have no clue what happened. I think Phobos might be too close. Is my ship still up there? No, it's not. I was standing right next to it, apparently. There is this bug on small planets and moons. It's only moons right now. Where when you're trying to place something, it kind of freaks out like that. And I don't exactly know what it's from, but I imagine I'll have to fix it someday. Io is always super hard to catch because it's moving so fast, and it's 10 times harder because I can't slam on my brakes like I used to. So I have to like line up with its motion and then slow down. Ugh. I passed out. How long is it gonna be before I can wake up and fix this glitching mess of constantly switching between Jupiter and Io? No, Io, please come back. I died. So that's another glitch where when you approach a planet, it starts calculating your velocity relative to the planet rather than to the sun, and then suddenly your motion relative to that planet is equal to what it was relative to the sun, and it looks like you just suddenly gain a bunch of acceleration, bunch of motion in one random direction, and that's what happened there. I'm gonna try landing on one of the slower planets or moons around Jupiter. Callisto, hello. Let me go slow. It has been 1 day, 17 hours, and 12 minutes in game time. Let's see. What flag should I put here? Yeah, we're just gonna say Roscosmos got here. Next up, a different planet, or moon. Hey, Ganymede, I see you over here. Ganymede, hey, can I ask a favor, please? Could I land on you? Cool. Got real close to blacking out there. Hey, there's Europa and Io. The 4 Galilean moons. Galileo, 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 Galileo Figaro. Alrighty, I think we're good to try and hit Europa. As soon as I manage to slow down time, because I coded it so it only works if your feet are touching the ground, and didn't actually code it to not let you move around. Ugh. Yeah. Alright, we're here on Europa with potential life in the oceans below, which I will probably be making accessible in the game someday. But not today. Today I shall colonize it. Good. Who is eclipsing me? There's Io. I'm gonna go up and catch it real quick while it's there. Oh, I've done it. Io, one of the most volcanically active bodies in the solar system. Here we have the small body freak-out problem again. Whoa! Suddenly I can see. Oh, the sun came out. It's upside down! Why? Why do you do this? Whatever. Well, someday I'll have it fixed. Someday there's gonna be a AAA game sold on Steam. And time for Titan, I guess. I am not looking forward to landing on Enceladus.
Enceladus.
I'm probably butchering some of these names, but whatever. Alrighty, let's go. Try and find a reasonable place to land. Somewhere with a great view of Saturn. I want Saturn tilted a little bit in this view, though. Like that, yeah. But with not so much ice in the way. I think here is a good place. Oh, there's Enceladus. Hello! And that's the sun. Through the very dense, ridiculously difficult to see through atmosphere. It's really gorgeous, though. Like this view here of Saturn. I love this view. I also love the music here. I just wish I could see better. Just gotta come up here and admire the view a little bit. Okay, look at that. Oh, it's so big. Alright, time to go. Hello, game? It's not letting me back in. There we go. Time to find Enceladus. Keep thinking Minmus. Minmus is Kerbal Space Program. There's Enceladus. Guh? This is the Lost in Space death animation. So apparently I was more than 300 meters away from my spaceship and in orbit around the sun. Which is the criteria for that death animation. I'm probably gonna go back to Titan and make a pit stop there. Unless... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I can do this. Nope. I can't do it. And now I'm unconscious, floating around in space, losing oxygen and power. I'm still unconscious, what the heck? And why is it playing music that's only supposed to play on Earth? Oh, also, my legs stick out the bottom of the spacecraft, which is a known bug. Really, the fix for it is to just hide the player when they enter into the spacecraft, so that they don't exist, practically. This is another gorgeous view. Look at that. Oh hey, there's Enceladus again. I love it so much! Okay, so what's the plan, Stan? I think get out to this ring. This is something I have never done before. Essentially what I'm doing here is basically just waiting for Enceladus to come to me. Oh, I did it. Did it, 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 did it. Bum 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 bum. I did it. Oh hi there, Titan. How's it going? Just passing by. Saw you were in the neighborhood and was like, hey, what's up, Titan? You're awesome, Titan. You got a great view of Saturn, Titan. We love you, Titan. I have lost my spaceship. I love the shiny reflective of Minmus's or Enceladus' surface. It's really nice when you can just use the... Oh, there it is. Use the rings and whether or not you can see Saturn as a guide. I accidentally jumped. You can jump really high on Minmus. There's 0.113, sorry. You can just go. And then once you get into space, you can use your EVA thing to start doing flips, which is awesome, but then you actually have to be able to control yourself to get back down. Touchdown. Touchdown! Freak out! I'm just gonna call this small body freak out syndrome. And that, I couldn't tell you what that was. Shoddy game physics, I guess. Next stop is, I believe, Pluto and Charon. Okay, I guess we're just going straight through Neptune. That was unintended, but, you know. Stuff happens sometimes. Pluto and Charon. Gotta really slow down on this one. I'm going way fast. Almost 1,000 meters a second. That's a kilometer per second. Which is about 0.6 miles every second. Alright, which one of you is Pluto and which one is Charon? I literally cannot tell the difference. That one is Pluto. And this one's Charon. 0.65 meters per second of gravity. I have forgotten to place flags on every single moon since Ganymede. Which one does Pluto need? You know what? The United Arab Emirates got here. Pluto. Where be Pluto? And the United Arab Emirates again. Anyways, let's go to Eris, which is far, far out. The farthest known object in the solar system is actually called Far, Far Out. You can check this fact in the description. And all the planets and moons. You can see all of them. It's gonna be in a Google Docs link. Ah, I am now tumbling across the surface of Eris. Yeah, I'm dead. Wouldn't it be amazing to play this game in VR? I should port this over to VR someday. Whee! So the question is, who managed to get to Eris? Was it Britain? Maybe it was Canada? Maybe it was Europe? China? Japan? Russia? The United Arab Emirates? SpaceX? NASA? Or just the United States? You know what? I'm gonna say it was the United States of America. Pluto and Charon. Neptune. Hi, Neptune. Uranus. Saturn, Titan, and Enceladus. Hello, Saturn. Jupiter, Ganymede, Callisto, Io, and Europa. Mars. Way over here. With Phobos and someday Deimos, hopefully. Ceres. Earth with Luna. And then way over here, Mercury is actually closer than Venus. Mercury and Venus. Oh, I hit the brakes and it killed me from too high G-forces. See, look, this is the thing. It was visible, the background was visible until I put my mouse over it. And then I press play and everything is good. Eventually when it loads someday. What is this? Excuse me. Excusez-moi. I have no clue what's happening. I think I'm actually still unconscious. No, that doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't be able to turn or move my mouse or anything. I have no clue what's happening here. I have never seen this before. Well, that's gonna do it for this video, this episode of... I guess I'm probably not doing episodes, but I colonized every planet, so... that'll be it for this video on Extrasolar Evolution. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Wee 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 boop 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 boop. I don't know how this happened. Just quit.